Welcome, crafty friends, to another creation by me, Donna Creations and More. I am Donna. Let's make this gingerbread background. So, to get started, I have these window cleans I bought off of Amazon. I will link them below in my description box. I absolutely love them. I am doing a whole, I'm going to say collab of baked gingerbread decor for my kitchen. So, on top of my priority list was doing a backsplash, which is perfect, especially if you're going to put your gingerbread little decor on your kitchen countertops. So this is what all it came with. Really super adorable. So I'm just flipping it through, trying to match them all up and figure out somewhat what am I going to use and how I'm going to use them, because there's other DIYs I want to do. But I'm running out of time. So that's in the next videos. I have a lot of videos coming up. Like, we're doing 12 days of Christmas. We're doing the Christmas Palooza. And there's just a lot going on. So for my backdrop, for your kitchen or your mantle, whatever, this is perfect. So I'm taking some Dollar Tree poster board, and I'm just measuring out the height and all that I want, and my width. Sorry, my big old head's like getting in the way of the camera. So I'm doing this, I know it's 45 inches wide because I messed up. And, 18 inches high. I think that's what my paper says there. Because I pre-measured it. So I just got this foam cutting tool, and I used that to cut my foam. And my camera cut off on that part, but you didn't need to see me doing that. So I'm just taking my roller, and I'm just making some houses with my pencil on these foam boards. So then I just take the end to make the little chimney. And we'll continue. Now this is the back side, so you don't have to worry about what you mess up or whatever. That's the good thing. Because I definitely mess up, as always. And like I did right there. Like, hello, I didn't have to do all that. Another house is going to cover it. So I make my houses different height and sizes. And I have 2 lines there, and it's only an inch gap from the houses. And I try to make them all uniform, even going across. And I only did each little edge of the house an inch apart, width of a ruler. Making it super easy to DIY. And to do your chimneys. And then I have to make an extra piece to go along. To get my whole width. But I want a full-size house on the end, so I have to make this house a little smaller. And, again, I don't know, maybe this was the end. I'm not even sure. Oh no, that is the last one. I thought I was adding another house on this end. And I am. I don't know, you guys. I got myself all confused because I just realized it's backwards. So I am making another house on the end. Which means I had to make the other one smaller. And I will fix that. Again, a lot of it doesn't even matter because you're not going to see all this. You're just going to see the top edge of everything being cut out. So I just go along, add my chimneys in. And now I'm just going to take a plain old simple razor blade and go cut along my lines. And I'm only doing the top lines. Again, this is the back, so you're not going to see all that. Pretty simple uniform. So I just sped this part up, but you can still see what I'm doing if you want to slow it down. And I'm just more or less making a village background. You can do this in Gingerbread, you can do this anything you like, winter wonderland. Just use your imagination and what decor you like. If it's farmhouse, do it in farmhouse. The possibilities are endless of whatever decor you're using. This is a blank slate starting right here at this stage. So to add my two pieces on, I'm just going to take some tape here, masking tape, and put it together. And sorry, this board is super long. I keep hitting my video camera. I'm going to take some glue and glue in the seam. Some quick hold glue, because hot glue will melt it. But then I also decide to take some, I'm looking through this. If I do add some lightweight spackle in a few minutes, I'm sitting here deciding where am I going to put what. And then other decals will be used in another DIY. So here I take my lightweight spackle that I have mixed with white paint, and I'm just filling in this crack to cover it up. And I just use my finger. And take a popsicle stick and just rub the excess off and wipe it off with the wipe. And now we're going to start decorating this. So first I'm going to add on my cute little cup here. These are so adorable, and it turned out so nice. So I'm just using my Mod Podge and my little squeegee scraper here that came with some of my window clings. I love DIYing with window clings. I have a whole tutorial on it, and I will be making some upcoming tutorials using them, and so you'll see more. So I'm going to add this here, but yes, that candy cane is covering over the house. And I want to make it where it will have something to really hold on to and not be loose there, so I'm going to fix that in a few minutes. Just to hold that candy cane in place. So I just covered my whole window clean with Mod Podge. Actually, I ended up covering the whole entire thing in Mod Podge. But here's where I go to fix behind the candy cane. I'm just grabbing a scrap piece. And I'm just going to fix that, and we'll jump to the next part. And voila, it's fixed, and I'm just adding some Mod Podge over it. Now let's continue on. And I definitely want to add this gingerbread house here. But I gotta make sure I put it in the right placement where it's gonna fit. This is actually a Mickey Mouse gingerbread house, which is still pretty cool. It's all Candyland theme, perfect for me. So I'm just going to add on my little house, make sure my ear is in the right placement so I don't have another oopsie-doo like I did on the candy cane. Then I decide I want to move it up because I'm going to put snow. So I just line everything up, squeegee it, coat it again with the Mod Podge. And you see I'm giving it a really good coat. Now let's finish decorating our backsplash. And I couldn't decide at first. First I was going to add like little candy canes and all hanging down. Then I'm like, wait a minute, I can use them for something else. And I realized there's little trees. So guess what? We're going with the trees. So we're going to add our little Candyland gingerbread trees. And again, we're going to raise them up. And we're going to add another one over here. Isn't this super adorable, you guys? I think it was only like $10. You're not going to find anything like this in Walmart or Dollar Tree or anywhere. I'm telling you, window clings are the best to DIY with. You can put them on any picture frame, any candle, any dish, the whole 9 yards. And you'll see that if you look at my other video on window clings. I don't know what it says, something to craft with. So, I'm just adding on some little stars and snowflakes and some little candies. And then I'm just going in, making sure I seal everything. And I'm adding another strip, like, so I'm sealing as I go. The whole entire thing. Because I don't want some, this is shiny. This is not matte. And plus, we're going to, what are we going to add? Glitter, of course. So we're going to continue adding on and sealing it. And add some more little star here, and then another little I realized there's another tree. So I'm moving this little candy ball over, and I'm going to add this tree on. And I'm adding it just like that. And then another little blue snowflake thing up there, just like the other side has. And here comes the shine. We're going to glitter it up. Make it super cute. Now remember, I'm not adding any 3D elements to this because it's the background. I will have holiday decor in front of it. So I'm just clipping where that spot where it bends so it'll hold and dry. And keep my window clings from bending. Now time for the puppy paint. So we're going to add puppy paint all on the top here. To add our little drips. And after this dries, I will do another layer on the very top edge of the houses. You know what I'm talking about, the edge of the foam board on the very top. And it'll give it more of that 3D look, and I'll probably add in some more of that faux snow, but only on like the chimney. I'm not sure, you guys. Maybe not. I really don't want to mess it up. It looks really good. So here I started adding in the puppy paint here. And at first I was like, I was only going to do it in puppy paint. But then I thought, wait a minute. It would look so much better if I add some fake snow. So I grabbed my fake snow and I started adding it on. And I gotta do this in a couple layers because you know, it only sticks to so much. So at first I kept doing it with the puppy paint, and I'm like, wait a minute, why am I wasting my puppy paint? And it's not holding that great, believe it or not. So I keep adding on my little thing of fake snow here, and of course it's still wet, so I gotta make sure it's not on the other parts. And I just brush it off a little, but here's where I got smart. I'm like, alright, I'm using the Mod Podge. So I just take my Mod Podge and I'm squirting it. And just sticking all this faux snow on it and shaking it off. And making it thick where I want it thick. And I'm sure I'm going to have to like do another coat. But this is like a really cute thing for a mantle backdrop. Or your backsplash for your kitchen. Which is what I'm using for. I don't own a mantle. So I'm just squirting out my Mod Podge and rubbing it with my finger. And I'm just going to fill it in. Add more of this fake snow. Trying to pack it down at the same time. Press on it. And just put it all where I want and get it off where I don't want it and add more where I need it. I definitely want it piled up around the tree and the house. And it looks like the tree and the balls and the snow. It looks really good. So we have our snow on. So we're just going to finish adding the puppy paint all around the very top. And now back to the puppy paint. On all of our edges. And sorry, it's like out of frame here. I have like snow and a mess all around me now. And I just had some diamond dust all over it. And on my snow. Now here's the final reveal. Tell me what you think. And I will be installing it with double-sided tape when I go to decorate for the holidays. But for right now, it's gonna cover that border. I'm gonna make sure it's raised and have my holiday decor underneath of it. So please like, subscribe, share, comment, and tell me what you guys think about my mantle background or my backsplash background. I love it. I think it was a very creative idea. Again, I said you can go in any direction you would like. See, I'm showing you I'm going to be lifting it. It's still drying. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, share, comment. Bye. See you on next tutorial.